Is my will the last word? In Australia, people have the right to make a will and to leave their assets as they wish. This is referred to as having testamentary freedom. However, a person's will is not necessarily the last word. There may be many reasons why the assets will not be distributed as the person has set out in their will, some of which are as set out below. If the person has entered into a binding agreement to give that asset to someone else, then their estate may be bound by that agreement, despite the terms of the will. Or, if the asset must pass in accordance with the will, the party who was entitled to it pursuant to the terms of the agreement may be entitled to damages or compensation for breach of the agreement. If an asset has been specifically dealt with in a property agreement or order, but the terms have yet to be fully implemented, the estate of the deceased party will usually be bound by those terms. You know, some countries actually have laws that dictate how assets are to pass, despite the terms of any will that has been made. And where an asset is owned by two or more people as joint tenants, upon the death of the remaining joint tenant, the surviving joint tenant or tenants own the asset, and that asset simply cannot be distributed in accordance with the will. If someone has the right to challenge the will, and that challenge is successful, then the assets may pass in accordance with the terms of an earlier will, or as the court orders, rather than pursuant to the terms of the last will made by the person. For any assistance, please contact MJM Lawyers, your trusted New South Wales wills and estate lawyers led by our founder Michaela Money, who became a solicitor in 1998 and has been an accredited specialist in wills and estates since 2009. For more information, you can visit www.mgmlawyers.com.au to book an appointment, or just give us a call on +6 102 8089 3139. With a wealth of experience, Michaela Money and the team are here to guide you with confidence. Liability limited by a scheme approved under professional standards legislation. And just so you know, this post contains information of a general nature only and is not intended to be used as advice in relation to a specific matter. Although every care has been taken in preparing the document, it may not be accurate or complete, particularly in the context of specific circumstances. MJM Lawyers disclaims responsibility for any errors or omissions.